property management, their duties and responsibilities. First is marketing and advertising. It is the responsibility of property managers to advertise the rental and make it accessible to potential tenants. This includes producing promotional materials, adding the home to vacation rental directories, and utilizing social media such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or
Mas para rin
YouTube
kayo nag, ano,
to connect
pag-upgrade.
with prospective tenants. Booking and reservation is also a responsibility of a property Booking and reservation is also a responsibility of a property Booking and reservation is also a responsibility of also deal with tenant payments, negotiate rental rates, and answer to inquiries. They also make sure that the property is occupied for the maximum number of days by keeping an up-to-date schedule of rental dates available. One other duties that, in my opinion, is the most important is cleaning and maintenance. The cleanliness, upkeep, and general condition of the property are the responsibility of the property management. Organizing routine cleaning and maintenance services, attending to any repair requests, and making sure the building complies with health and safety laws. It's also included in this responsibility. Another one is customer service or customer support. Renters should receive outstanding customer service from property managers, who should also reply to their questions and complaints and make sure that they enjoy their stay. Another responsibility is financial management. Property managers are in charge of overseeing the business finances, which includes collecting rent, balancing accounts, and making sure the property produces a profit for the owner. And the last but not the least, the responsibility of property management is compliance and regulations. Property managers are responsible for making sure the building conforms with all applicable local, state, and federal laws, including those governing zoning, health and safety, and tax, and also licensing requirements. Managing vacation rental is a difficult endeavor. It's a difficult responsibility that actually demands specific training and experience. However, in order to preserve vacation properties, produce a positive return on investment, and give renters a satisfying and memorable experience, property management companies are very essential. They are a big part of the tourism industry. That's it, and let's turn the floor over to my classmate, Paolo Bayer.
Thank you for that, lady. Hello, everyone. My name is Pao, and I'm going to talk about what could be categorized as uncommon type of property that can also be subject to property management. So, think about our country for a second, Philippines, a rich tropical country that has vast amounts of resources. Now, my presentation will center on the crucial part that property manage that property management plays in resolving the issues that farmers and agricultural investors in the Philippines are now dealing with. Despite being a tropical country and agriculturally prosperous nation, the Philippines nevertheless has a lot of agricultural hurdles to overcome. However, we can address these issues and promote the Philippines' sustainable, productive agriculture by utilizing the knowledge and resources of property management firms. Today, we'll look at the difficulties farmers and agricultural investors face in the Philippines and how property management might assist to solve them and open up fresh possibilities for progress. Let me enumerate some of the problems farmers and investors face. Number one is land fragmentation. This is when huge agricultural properties become smaller in time due to the due to the primary owner dying, and then the property gets divided for inheritance. Next is lack of access to financing, poor infrastructure, and climate change. Now, I can expound on this, but for the sake of time, I will proceed with how agricultural property management can help solve these issues. Number one is consolidating landholding. So instead of each farmer standing on their own and acting individually, A property management company can aid by grouping them together in a form of land holdings that can help them achieve economies of scale and increase productivity. Number two is provide access to financing. The property management company can provide access to banks and other financial institutions to help farmers. Number three, improve infrastructure. In our neighboring countries, they already have roads, ports, and other infrastructure that can help farmers. They also have better irrigation systems, and on top of that, they are already using technology to aid farming. While there is no specific percentage that talks about the level of technology adopted by farmers in the Philippines, there is one data that can maybe help shed some light in this situation. 21% of the agricultural households in the Philippines have access to the internet. If the majority can't even connect to the web, then maybe we can assume that they are still farming the same way our ancestors used to farm. Magtanim ay hindi pa rin biro kasi maghapon pa rin silang nakayoko. It's 2023 and most of the farmers are still doing 1985 fix. Number four, implementing climate resilient practices. While climate change is a bigger issue, property management companies can work with farmers to implement climate resilient practices such as crop diversification and water management, which can help mitigate the impact of climate change on agriculture. Now, let me ask this question. Why are agricultural properties subject to property management? We should be aware that these resources are precious and need expert care. Agricultural estates are built specifically for farming and have unique requirements, including water use, chemical use, and waste management. Additionally, specialized machinery and equipment are needed on agricultural sites to assist farming operations. Compared to the other types of properties, agricultural properties are a special kind of real estate that called for a different strategy for property management. An agricultural property needs to be managed properly in order to be productive, profitable, and well maintained. Understanding the particular requirements of agricultural properties, such as specialized equipment and machinery, laws, and marketing of the produced commodities, is essential for effective property management. To end our group reporting, effective property management is crucial to the success and long-term value of these investments. Whether they are condos, apartments, commercial buildings, or retail spaces, with a focus on maximizing returns, improving tenant relations, and ensuring compliance with local laws and regulations, property managers provide a range of essential services that can help construct a real estate. Understanding the advantages of property management is crucial. We, as future property managers, can assist investors in navigating the complexity of the real estate market and ensuring that their property is well maintained, successful, and profitable thanks to our breadth of knowledge and resources. Our job does not end when a sale is made. We can become so much more. Once again, my name is Paulo Valier, together with Secretary Ana Sarne, presentation maker Perry Florendo, and our presenters, Dennis Montermoso, Chris Aguinaldo, Jesse De La Cruz, Christian Ramos, Ludivina Magada, and Eugene Kadag. We are Group 3. Thank you for being part of this experience, and let's continue to make waves in the world of real estate. Remember, anything worth doing is worth doing well. Thank you.
Ayan, thank you so much. Ayan, thank you so much, Group 3, on your report. Okay. I have to ask, why sa anyone sa Group 3 or anyone na gustong sumagot, why do you think that other property owners still prefer to manage their own property despite the convenience of having property management, of the convenience ng pagkakaroon ng property manager? Yes, Miss Magada.
Based on experience, it's probably because of cost. It's more cheaper for them to do it their own, and also the profit is more because they don't have to pay the property management for. Here is about 10 to 12% every month.
Okay, so you mean the cost? of availing the service. Okay,
Correct.
thank you, Miss Magada. Mr. Vayer.
Good evening, guys. So I have a couple of answers. Number one would be cost savings, same as what Ms. Ludi said. Self-managing a property can save them a lot of money in property management fees and expenses. Another one would be control. By managing the property themselves, they have full control over all aspects of the property, including tenant selection, rent collection, and maintenance. Another one is hands-on experience. Self-managing a property can provide valuable hands-on experience in property management because they are the owners and they will probably manage more properties or they will probably invest in other properties as well. Another one is flexibility. They will have the flexibility to make decisions and changes quickly without having to consult with a property management company. And
Okay.
of course, lastly, personal touch. Usually, who the owner would have a better touch with their own business because they can develop a personal relationship with tenants and respond to their needs quickly, which can lead to better tenant retention.
Mm, but uh, would it not be stressful so to the owner na sila parang sa kanila magfa-follow up ng mga concerns? Would
Absolutely,
it
it
be
would be
worthy
very
would it be worthy doon sa presyo na ibabayad nila sa property management kung ipapamanage nila o kung sila magbabayad? Do you think it is worthy yung sa stress na ibibigay ng tenant?
So I think it's a case to case basis. If, for example, I am the investor and the property owner, and it is my first property, I would love to do it myself initially because I would love to learn on how things work. But eventually, if I have a lot of properties that I will be handling, I won't be able to handle them by myself. So that will be the time where I will hire a property management company. And in that sense, I would also understand what's going on, so there are advantages and disadvantages to hiring a property management firm, but one of the most advantageous ones is actually peace of mind and time freedom for the owners.
Okay, thank you so much. Very good, Miss Lavalier. Marami kang na-enumerate. I would like to hear from Mr. Florendo.
Sir, one of the probably the possible reasons, sir, is awareness of the existence of property manager. So basically, sir, as a common individual lang, if you are not studying REM or not engaged in or not did not buy any condominiums or whatever sort that has a property management, you will not be aware that there's an existing services for property management. And also, sir, it will be most convenient for the owner not to hire a property manager, especially if he only has one property to rent or probably mabibilang mo lang sa kamay mo na he can eventually manage by himself directly. And also, sir, probably there's no there's a fear na there's no specific fee or standard parang market kung magkano yung ibabayad ko sa property manager every month to sustain versus dun sa makukuha kong income sa pag-rent or sa yun nga yung pag-rent ng mga properties na gusto ko ipa-rent. That's all, sir.
Okay, on point. Thank you so much, Mr. Sino nga yun? Diyos ko.
Torrendo.
Florendo
Very
po.
Florendo.
Very Florendo.
Ang tanda ko na. Okay, maraming salamat. Regarding doon naman sa sinasabi mong as to how much, gusto ko yung sinasabi mo na walang masyadong property management na na companies and parang yung awareness ng mga ng mga tao na mayroong mga ganon. So, I like it. Maganda siya, pero may hinahanap pa po akong ibang sagot. Anyone? Okay, Miss Nipomuceno, yes?
On top of dun sa mga nabanggit po ni Miss Ludi Magada, ni Sir Perry Florendo, ni Sir Pau Beler, based on experience po kasi, pag ikaw yung mismong nag-manage, at hindi ka nag-hire ng property manager is nandun yung personal touch in the sense na ikaw yung nag-screen mismo, kilala mo mismo yung mga tenants na nakuha mo. At the same time, nandun po yung parang kultura ng Pilipino na may hiya sila. Ay, nahihiya ako dun sa may-ari. Kung hindi ko maaalagaan yung apartment or yung nilis. At the same time, kung hindi ako makakabayad agad, nandun din yung respect nila na ikaw yung may-ari, kaya maayos ka nilang pakikitunguhan at maayos nilang i-maintain yung nire-rent nilang unit.
Tama naman, pero yun. Tama naman, tama. Actually, na-mention ni Mr. Valier yung regarding that, pero maraming salamat. May hinahanap pa ako, Miss Miss Quaresma.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
It's po. Sir, based sa experience naman namin, mas nagkakaroon yung decision making in terms of dun sa property, kapag kami mismo ang direct na nag-handle, may mga bagay na pag tinanong or kailangan desisyonan para dun sa property, mabilis lang po ang exchange ng mga decision making.
Property owner to hire property managers is to manage business.
Miss Kapili? Yes. Ay, maraming salamat, Miss Quaresma. Thank you. Lahat ng mga
Good
direct
evening.
tawagin ko. Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening po. In addition din po dun sa mga sinabi nila, sir, no, financial-wise, if you have a property manager, the collection of payment, yung pagbibill, and then the collection of rent, real time and on schedule. Kasi, syempre, kasama yun sa kanilang job description. Tapos, as a property manager, alam din po nila yung rules and regulations, yung laws. So, if there are updates dun sa industry, meron din po silang ma-share and mai-implement dun sa mga property na minamanage. And also, as owner, you will free up more of your time if you have a property manager na siya na rin ang pwedeng maging marketing, advertising staff mo, kasama na rin yun sa kanilang job description. So you will have more time for other businesses or other stuff that you have to do.
Okay. Thank you so much, Miss Kapili. Parang it was mentioned during the report advantages. Yes, yung ano doon is, of course, if you have a property manager, you'll be given update on your property, like not just on your property, but what is happening in the neighborhood. Like there is a new mall, there is a new coffee shop, if there is a parang increase on the property value, yung tipong mga ganun. So that's one of the advantages. Okay, so thank you so much, Miss Kapili. But the question was, why do you think the property owners, some property owners still prefer to manage their own property? Yes, Miss Buong Galing.
Hi, good evening, sir. Ako siguro,
Okay.
sir, based on experience, kasi I am also the business permits and licensing officer ng aming LGU. Siguro ang reason is yung availability or visibility ng mga property management companies in our area. Kasi right now, not a single company is registered dito sa aming locality as a property management firm. So, siguro dahil walang options, wala silang choice eh. So like normally sa area namin sa Pagsanhan, mga apartments, may mga commercial buildings na rin lately. Pero share ko lang, sir, may isang nag-put up ng isang commercial building, based siya sa Canada. So umuwi siya every January just to process the renewal of the business permit and then settle yung mga BIR dues nila and all. So parang siguro nga, sir, hindi pa masyadong prevalent or popular yung property management companies.
That's almost similar to Mr. Si Mr. Florendo's answer. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Buong Galing. Miss Mr. Saplan. Thank you so much, Miss Buonggaling. Mr. Saplan?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes po.
Yes, sir. Ang siguro, based on Filipino culture, ang medyo nahihirapan kasi yung property owner doon sa trust na kukunin niyang property manager. Kasi mahirap nga naman ipagkatiwala ang isang business na pinagpaguran mo sa isang property manager. Nang mamaya, iba ang kwento doon sa actual na nangyayari, walang maintenance, pero ang taas ng mga expenses ko, something like that. Sir.
Actually, that was the answer I was looking for. Yun yung answer na hinahanap ko. It's embedded sa Filipino culture talaga na kahit sa pagbili ng kondo, doon tayo sa ni-refer kasi kakilala, doon tayo sa ano kasi parang mapagkakatiwalaan kasi doon binili ni ganito yung kondo ko, di ba? Siya yung agent ng ganito, which is, hindi ko naman sinasabing mali, pero yun yung culture na tipong feeling ko pag when it comes to buying a property, yung tipong mawala. Though I understand na, di ba, some of us, kahit ako, more of referral from the clients, kung talagang, di ba, maganda mag-ano sa client. But I think yung ano is it should be based on your personal need. Kagaya 'di ba sa usually 'di ba kasi nagaganon tayo kasi may mga magagandang review, may magagandang ano, but hindi natin naiisip na iba-ibang experience ng bawat isa, 'di ba? Iba-ibang magiging outcome possible, 'di ba? So, nagbe-base lang tayo sa iba, 'di ba? Sa review ng iba kahit sa anong mga product, but makikita mo may ibang review na pangit. So, it differs usually. So, tipong mga ganun. Oh, 'di ba? So, trust, okay? So, yes. So, yes, Miss Panday. May i-add po kayo?
Yes, sir. Based
Yeah.
on the experience of many clients, property owners, we have experience kasi with property managers or brokers na ninanapan sila ng tenant and then they pay finder's fee, they pay the commission, and then after that, hindi na sila binalikan. They did not take care of the tenants anymore. Kasi sobrang hirap, di ba, ng mga complaints ng tenants and yung broker, they also have other work to do. And hindi naman sila kikita ulit as they are taking care of the tenant all throughout the year. So it really happens that the brokers or the property managers, they cannot give their 100% in their work. So later on, yung mga property owners, they would rather just do it by themselves.
Yeah, correct. Diba? Parang napupunta din yan sa trust actually. Parang iba lang siyang ano ng trust kasi talaga I admit halos sige, Mr. Q muna. Nakamute po kayo, sir. Thank you so much, Miss Panday.
Hello.
Oo.
Siguro sir sa akin updates kasi yun nga based on experience lang din, most of my client mga Chinese din kasi. So kumbaga parang minsan kasi napapansin nila yung monthly dues tumataas, yung property tax tumataas. So minsan kasi yung pag sa property management, fix lang yung ano nila. Minsan kasi may part na bumaba talaga yung mga taxes, mga dues na binabayaran sa condo. Pero yung property management, same pa rin yung siningil sa kanila. Kaya minsan mas gusto nila sila na yung aayos. Lalo na yung usual kasi sa 2 months deposit kasi usually pag property management kasi minsan kampiyan sa tenant eh. So hindi talaga na ma-maximize yung 2 months deposit. Magugulat na lang sila yung unit nila hindi maayos. So yun.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for pointing out. Actually, ang parang kadalasang problema about the property management dito sa Pilipinas is that parang usually yung sa ibang condo may mga sariling property management, they're just up to sending bills, yung tipong mga ganon, di ba? And mga and other than that, usually bills lang yung inaano nila, ganon. Pero other than that, walang parang wholesome na property management that will give you update about the property itself, di ba? Yung tipong, tama nga, ang sabi kanina ni Mr. Q, yung mga, di ba, amilyar, yung tipong mga gano'n, di ba, yung update about what is happening around the property or the property itself. So yun yung kadalasang kulang. Tapos, usually, okay, so yun, wait, may ingay yung aso ko, sorry. Ayun, ayun, nasa na nga ba ako? So, yun, basta ang advice ko, if ever you will be managing your clients' units or in the coming future, lalo yung mga papasok pa lang sa real estate, when it comes dito kasi for mga brokers, usually 1 month lang ang kinukuha. Yung kapag makuha nyo yung 1 month, hindi lang po doon natatapos talaga yung obligation po natin. So, hindi lang po, usually kasi ginagawa natin, kinukumukuha lang po tayo ng tenant, tapos after that, we'll be leaving the tenant already on his or own. So, hindi po dapat ganon. And dapat alagaan po siya natin kasi possible magre-renew po siya tapos kayo po rin po, or kung hindi kayo nagustuhan ng unit owner, di papalitan na po kayo, di ba? Tama ba Miss Nipomuceno, kapag di ba kapag hindi ka na maging maganda na parang property manager or broker, syempre papalitan ka. And second, tip ko sa inyo, never give the unit owner's number to your client para hindi po diretso doon ng client. Ang purpose ko dyan is, hindi naman ibig sabihin na sa kanila agad magre-renew the next time, hindi naman po ganoon. Ang purpose ko dyan is para kunwari, kasi some of my clients, usually pag ginagawa nila, paggabi, kunwari nag-leak, nagbara, usually tumatawag sa'yo. So, kung hindi ka ma-reach sa unit owner, so wala kang, parang yung purpose mo as the property manager, it defeats the purpose. So wala na yung parang yung mo doon, service mo na dapat na ino-offer mo. So dapat wag po ganun, tip ko lang po yun sa mga sa mga papasok sa rental service or mag-manage ng property ng client nila. And be honest po sa mga kasi I've seen a lot of managers, brokers, agents na tinatakbo po yung deposits and hindi na po binibigay. Diba? Yung mga cash na binibigay, pinapalitan ng cheque, tapos yung cash tinatakbo sa nowhere to be found yung agent. Huwag po tayong ganon. Sobrang liit lang po ng real estate market and magkikita-kita po tayo parate, diba? Hindi po mga ganon. Yes, Mr. Pomuceno?
In relation po dun sa sinabi nyo about finding other brokers, totoo po yun kasi I myself naging client din po ako. Dahil hindi sumasagot yung broker ko, hahanap ako ng iba na kayang sumagot ng tanong ko. Doon naman po sa sinabi nyo na may mga agent or brokers na ginagamit yung pera, pinapalitan ng cheque. Kaya may mga developer din po na prefer na nila na naka-name sa kanila yung cheque mismo ng buyer or client rather than naka-name sa agent or broker para directly marireceive ng developer po yung payment.
Thank you so much. Basta dito naman, basta tip lang sa mga papasok, always protect your name para diba, always provide a good service. Any questions? Oo, medyo easy lang yung topic natin kasi introduction pa lang po tayo. Ms. Soberano, attorney, meron po kayong input?
Sir, well, really is my first encounter with this kind of area like property management. But I really agree with the trust issues, which is a major factor for owners not hiring property managers in spite of the less sell parte ng owners. And I think yung pong issue dahil maraming instances na hindi faithful o hindi trust hindi ka nagpa-trust dun sa property managers because of many issues regarding yung paggamit ng pera na supposed to be for them.
Pero despite naman those experiences, I would like to, parang lalo na kapag bagong client, na-express yung sarili nyo, di ba, na you just need to build your trustworthiness sa client. So, despite na maraming mga ganong experience, yung mga fly-by-night, na itatakbo yung mga kung ano-ano, di ba, there are still, marami naman po palang, marami pa pong mga maaayos na mga agents and property manager. Yes, Miss Panday?
To ask your advice din po, sir, and our classmates' advice. Kasi po, even if you're doing your best, because it's a very competitive industry, sisiraan at sisiraan ka ng even other fellow colleagues or other fellow practitioners. Mangyayari na ganun. And even the other clients na even if you're doing your best, it depends on their opinion, or this one is doing better, or this one thinks that he or she can even do better kahit hindi pa nangyayari. So, mangyayari po na merong siraan.
Ayan. It's very natural, very common sa mga tao na may mga ganun siraan. Nasa ano po talaga sa atin yung envy at jealousness, di ba? Lahat po tayo in some point nagselos or nainggit. Pero may ibang tao na ibang level yung inggit, pero if you did your best naman, if you did your best, and nasa client pa rin po yun, and nasa agent din po yun. Sa akin, it's embedded sa sarili ko na never mangnira ng ibang tao. Usually pagdating sa pagbebenta, pagmamanage ng property, I usually ask, may nakausap na po ba kayo? May agent na po ba kayo? Or do you have property manager before? Para wala po tayo maging conflict of interest. Diba? Kapag kunwari, example, someone approach you, like, hi, Miss Malindan, I have a property here. Gusto ko sanang ipamanage sa inyo. The first thing you should ask the owner is, ma'am, maiba pa po ba kayong agent no, sa property na magpaparent, or leasing agent or broker? Usually hindi kasi familiar sa leasing agent, broker, ganon. So usually yun, broker. Pag sabihin yes, ganon, usually nagsasabi ako ng no. Gusto ko kasi magkaroon ng exclusive listing pagdating sa property, kasi ayoko nung pagdating hindi ako ma-update, pagdating ko dun sa property, yung pala hindi ba na offer na mayroon na pala, syempre nakakahiya, and yung time ko, yung effort ko, di ba, pag finding the client, and di ba, mahirap din po yung mga ganun. So kahit anong transaction, always ask, di ba, kung sa BIR resibo dito, always ask kung meron na po ba silang broker, property manager, yung tipong mga gano'n. I hope dito sa klase ko, 'di ba, maging example po tayo ng, 'di ba, ng talagang magiging broker po tayong lahat na, 'di ba, we will abide by the code and ethics ng real estate brokers, or kahit hindi broker, mag-agent, yung tipong mga gano'n. So let's be honest to ourselves, di ba? And maging tapat po tayo sa lahat ng mga tao na kapaligid. Anyone? May 5 minutes pa po tayong extra. Okay. Sir, I manage a property company, so property manager na po ba ako? Yes. Could be, di ba? Pwede kang property manager, pwede kang property agent. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, usually wala naman, ang definition naman ng property manager is, pero kumbaga, kung by the books, you are not yet a fully pledged property manager. Kasi by definition ng books talaga, they are parang professional, inaral, yung tipo mga ganon, di ba? Tayo, nasa field tayo ng kabila actually, nasa brokerage. Actually, kung sa US actually, parang iba yung property management, paano mag-aaral ng mga property manager tsaka ng property. Dito kasi parang wala tayo itong property management ng mga courses. Pero kapag usually, parang magkaiba po sila. You could be called as leasing agent, broker in the future, Anyone, maka-answer kung matatawag bang property manager, pero based on the definition, hindi po siya talaga parang full-fledged na property manager. Based sa discussion natin itong mga nakaraan. Yes, Ms. Panday, tumatawa ka? You manage a property manager din. Okay. Okay. So wala na po, tumatawa lang yung lahat, walang violent reactions. Miss Nepomuceno. Yes.
Siguro we could ask Sir Deliariarte kung ano po yung scope ng job and responsibilities niya para matingnan kung akmang-akma po ba siya sa roles and responsibilities ng property manager. It doesn't mean kasi na you manage a property, that's it. Kasi marami pong sakop di po ba? Hindi lang porket yung...
Okay, sige, ask natin si Mr. Deliarte. Do you do the accounting and updates sa client? Billing? Parang property owners po titingnan.
Hello. Hello,
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ano po yung question, sir?
Pinoprobe namin ni Mr. Pomoseno kung yung sa job description mo, kung papasok siya sa property manager.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hindi ako si Mr. Pomoseno yung nagsasagot na ipoprobe. Oo.
Bali po, ang ginagawa ko po, ako po yung nagmamanage ng dalawang building ng company namin. Yung dalawang building po na yan, dalawang property po na yan, may nag-list po dyan. Minsan po kung gabi, tinatawagan na po ng 7-Eleven, sir, tumutulo po yung ganito. So pupuntahan ko yan kahit nakahating gabi. Kaya yung kinakausap kanina, about easy po ba ang kumuha ng property manager yung may-ari. So feeling ko po easy po talaga kasi hindi ko po sila kinukulit yung yung bossing ko kasi may problema. Ako po yung gumagawa ng lahat.
Okay, so you do familiar payment, yung tipong ganon?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bali ako po rin yung nag-check nila.
Okay, accounting and billing ng mga client?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Pomoseno, consider na nga siya. Okay, as property manager.
Pero anong title ang binigay sa inyo nung may-ari?
Branch manager lang po.
Mas lang yun.
Parang mas maganda pa tignan ng branch manager, di ba? Okay, pero parang hindi siya akma, di ba, property manager. Pero okay lang if you do that thing, di ba, yung tipo mga ganun. So, property manager. Yes, Mr. Kamongay. Nag-raise. Kinakabahan ako pag si Mr. Kamongay nag-raise kasi sasabihin niya time na. Okay, Mr. Kamongay, yes po. Group 3 nag-send na po ba na? Ay, napindot lang. Group 3 nag-screenshot na po ng attendance.
Yes po.
Tapos na po? Okay, yung iba tumatawa lang so hindi sila nagko-comment. Mamaya baka mali yung sasabihin. Ay, pero mali-mali naman yung sinasabi. Okay, ayan. Ay, nag-open na ng camera kasi mag-screenshot daw. Pero tapos na po, mga ma'am, mga sir. Okay, maraming salamat again for attending our Saturday class. Despite na postponement ng holiday, dapat holiday, buti na lang hindi naging holiday, nakatawa tayo ng konti. Once again, maraming salamat for attending the class. Good night, everyone, and thank you. Di ko alam bakit yung iba hindi nakapasok, bakit may limit ako, pero dapat wala. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Happy weekend.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Salamat, sir.
Good night po.
Salamat po.